friends. Welcome to Ashok IT. As part of the Oracle database learning tutorial, we are going to learn about the three things in today's class. What is Oracle and what is the environmental setup procedure for the Oracle and how we can able to interact with the Oracle database after the installation. So these three things we are going to learn. So very first point, what is Oracle? So basically the Oracle is one of the RDBMS database software which can maintain the data in a structured format. Data in structured. Here the structured is nothing but it is a tabular format. It can maintain the data in tabular format or the table format. That corresponding tabular format is nothing but simply the data can maintain in two-dimensional format, into rows and columns format. In Oracle, always the data will be stored and maintained and retrieved using the popular programming language called as SQL. Generally, the Oracle programming language or the Oracle database has two options. One is SQL, structured query language. Second one is the PLSQL, procedural language with the SQL. So total two types of programming languages are there when you want to work with the Oracle. SQL is the programming language which can be used to storing, managing, and retrieving the information from the Oracle database. PLSQL means procedural language with the SQL or SQL executing some business logics in the database software using the stored procedures and stored functions. PLSQL completely work with the stored procedures and stored functions to implement the business logic. So about those, we will learn in our coming class when we can be start about the PLSQL. So this is the general info about the Oracle. Now we need to do the installation of the Oracle, or simply we can say the environmental setup. How we can able to do the environmental setup for the Oracle software, we can see. So generally, the Oracle software are available with multiple versions. Actually, the Oracle software is developed by the Oracle Corporation. It has with the multiple versions. The current version of the Oracle database software is Oracle 23 AI. But mostly for our real-time implementations, we can able to use the Express editions. The Express editions mostly having the lighter version, lighter weights. So the latest Oracle version of Express Edition is the Express Edition is 21C, Oracle 21C Express Edition. So here for our working purpose, if you want to do the practice with the Oracle using the SQL, okay, my suggestion is to go with the 11G Express Edition. Actually, the Express Edition is the freeware. No need to pay the single rupee to use in your system. But if you can go with the latest version like Oracle 21C as the Express Edition, definitely it will consume the more space. Here. So instead of that, we can go with the older version like the 11G. So more space is nothing but here it can able to consume the 20 to 30 GB of the memory. So the corresponding Oracle 21C in your hard disk, it can be reserved with the 20 to 30 GB of the memory. So that is the reason we can go with the lighter weight or the lightweight software. That is what called as the 11G Express Edition. So the Oracle 11G Express Edition or Oracle 11G Express Edition is lightweight edition. It is the lightweight edition. So it can be take maximum of 12 MB or 13 MB like that. So better for our daily uses, for our daily practice in your laptop, as per your requirement, we can go with the Oracle 11G. So in today's class, how to get the Oracle 11G Express Edition to your computer, we can see. To get it, we can use means we need to be search about in the Google. Open the Chrome. Here you can search about Oracle 11G Express Edition free download. Express Edition free download. If you can be give this option, you can get the option here. You can get the option here. Oracle Database 11G R2 Express Edition for Windows 64. So if you can be download the corresponding software into your system based on your operating system. If suppose you are using Windows 64-bit of operating system, you can just use this option to download. If your system with the 32-bit, use this option. If your system with the Linux operating system, you can use this option. According to your device compatibility, you can just choose one of the option to get download. So I have already the downloaded file. I'm just going to use that corresponding file for my uses. So once you have been downloaded, you will get the file. You will get the file like this. This is the file which I have downloaded for the Oracle 11G software to install. But it has been downloaded in a zip file, in the zip file. So first of all, we should be extract this corresponding file into your computer by using the option called as extract all. We can able to be extract this corresponding zip file into the normal file. So once you have been extracted, the normal file can be look like this. So when you can be double click on it, you can be get the file like disk1. In this disk1, you have setup.exe file. So by double click on this corresponding setup.exe file, it can give you the new pop-up to you. So here, this corresponding pop-up is asking the confirmation whether you want to continue to execute install or not. So I'm just going to click on yes. So when you can be click on yes, it can prepare the new wizard here. We should be wait until the completion of this corresponding preparation of installation. Once the preparation is completed, so there is a new wizard can be opened, new prompt can be opened. Here you can just click on the next. Then you require to be accept this corresponding agreement to get installed. After the agreement means after click on this corresponding radio button for the agreement license, then you can go for the next. Then here I'm going to use my folder. So first of all, in my computer, I'm going to use my folder first. So I'm going to create the new folder into this folder. In this corresponding drive, I'm going to create the new folder with the name Oracle. So the same folder I'm going to use for the installation purpose. So I'm going to click on the browse, and here Oracle option is there. I'm just going to select this. Click on OK. Then file got means the corresponding folder got selected. Then click on the next. When you can click on the next, it will open the new wizard to take the password. And whatever the password we are going to be enter, this password is for both sys and system database accounts. When you want to open this corresponding database to do the some activities, then definitely we require to use the same password again and again. While doing the login into this corresponding system database or the sys module, we require to use this corresponding password. So just give the password here. Suppose I'm giving the password like something. After that, if I'm going to click on next, it will open the new, means it will make open the new window for the installation. Then after finally, you can click on the install. It will take some time for the completion of the installation. Until that, we should be wait. So once the installation is completed, then we need to click on finish. Done. With this, the corresponding environmental setup for the Oracle is completed. So once the installation procedure for the Oracle software into our computer is completed, then we require to do some interaction with the Oracle database. So how we can able to do the interaction with the Oracle database, we require to know about this. So first of all, to make interact with the Oracle database, we need to be use the search button in this computer, and there you can search about the command prompt. Not the command prompt, you can search about the SQL command line. You can just search about the SQL. By giving the SQL, we will get the option called as run SQL command line. By using this, means we need to be open that. By clicking on that corresponding option, we need to be open that. Once we can able to open that, you need to be give one simple command. We need to be give one simple command. That is what called as connect. We need to be give the simple command which is called as a connect. By giving this corresponding command, we can able to connect to the database, but by entering the password after this command, we can able to connect with the database. Otherwise, we can't be. So after this, you can just click hit button, enter button. You can just hit enter button. Then it will ask the username. So I'm going to give the username like the system, and the password what I have entered at the time of installation, I'm just going to be provided. Now, I was successfully completed the connection with the Oracle database. I was connected with the Oracle database. Now, whatever the communication I want to do, I can able to perform. For example, so actually this is what called as CLI. Whatever the prompt I got, by simply open the run SQL command line, this is simply named as a CLI. CLI means command line interface for the SQL, which can help to interact with the Oracle database. So here we can able to use some queries using the SQL. We can able to use some queries to interact with the Oracle database. So for example, I'm writing select star from all underscore users, that every SQL code must be ended with the semicolon. If I'm going to enter, see how many users got connected with this corresponding Oracle database. All the username information can be made displayed here. So almost 16 rows are selected. 16 rows means that almost the 16 users were added into this corresponding database right now. Okay. And if you want to know the current user who is operating this corresponding database, who is working with this corresponding database, if you want to know the current user, we can give the command called as show user. If you can enter, it is going to show the username is a system. So this is the user who is operating, who is connecting with this corresponding Oracle database. Okay. And if you want to clear all this corresponding information which I have made displayed on the CLI, then we can use the CL space SCR. You can use this corresponding command. Then all the data what we got on this corresponding CLI, by giving some or by passing some connections, those are made by passing some queries, those are going to be cleared. This is the option for the clear screen option. Okay. And if you want to disconnect from this corresponding Oracle database, if you want to disconnect or quit from the corresponding CLI interface which you are using to connect with the database, Oracle database, we can use exit command. Enter the corresponding terminal or the CLI got closed. So this is the way that how we can able to be interact with the Oracle database. So to do any communications with the Oracle database, we need to be take that corresponding CLI. So to open that CLI, we can just go with the search bar and search about the SQL. You can get a run SQL command line. By using this option, we can able to open that corresponding CLI, then connect with the database using the CLI. Then whatever the query you want to write to connect with the database or to make the communication with the database, we can use over there. So this is about the simple setup for working with the Oracle database in your local missions. Thank you for watching.